What's up guys, welcome to the channel, and in today's video we are going to make our first class in Python. So I'm quickly going to make a new Python file right here, and I'll name this Python file as oops2. So in the previous video we talked about some examples about the F1 car and some student classes and everything, and I'm going to apply it in today's video. So I'm going to make a class by writing class, and after that I'm going to write the class name. So I'll name this class as F1, and after that I'll put a colon and I'll pass it for now. So if I haven't told you about the pass keyword in Python, the pass keyword, it basically just does not write anything inside it, because if I don't write anything inside it, the Python will give me an error and tell me that what should I do inside this class. So I need to write a keyword named pass in order to just not write anything inside it. So after this, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make instances of this class. Now what are instances of this class? These are objects of this class. So there are many objects of F1 car. For example, I talked about Mercedes, Ferrari, and then Audi, and these are the types of objects that we can derive from the F1 class. So I'm going to name this object as Mercedes. So I'm going to write Mercedes, and after that we have to put an equal to, and then you have to put the class name, so F1, and after that you have to put an empty parenthesis. Now these parentheses, guys, you might require it for a constructor in the oops concept, and we'll talk about this, so don't you worry about about what is constructor and everything, because I'm pretty sure that you are not familiar with the oops concept. But many people who are coming from the C and C++ background, they know what a constructor is. So basically for the beginners, you just have to put this parenthesis, and after that I'll make another object. I'll name this object as Ferrari. So I'll write Ferrari, and after that I'll put F1. So as you guys know that I gave you the concept of an F1 car in my previous video, so I'm going to take that concept itself. And after that, guys, as you can see that we have made our first class, and we have made some objects named Mercedes and Ferrari. Now guys, with the help of these objects we can make their instance variables. Now what are instance variables? I can make variables for this particular object, and I can make a separate variable for this Ferrari object. For example, in my previous video I also talked about a student named Ansh and a student named Sid, and they both have to write a letter to a teacher. So they might use the same template, but their instance variables might be different. For example, the name of Ansh might be Ansh, the name of Siddharth might be Siddharth, the age of two might be different, and these kind of variables, they can be different. So guys, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make an instance variable for Mercedes. So I'm going to write Mercedes, and after that you have to put a full stop right here. So after this, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to write the object name, and after that I'll put a dot, and I'll write the name of the variable that I want the variable to be named. So I'll write name, and after that I want Mercedes name to be equal to Mercedes with a capital M. So I'll write Mercedes, and right here, guys, I've made an instance variable for Mercedes name, and I'll change this variable name as car name. So I'll write car underscore name, and similarly I'll do that for Ferrari as well. So I'll write Ferrari, and I'll write Ferrari right here. So guys, I'll change the names of the objects because they are too similar and some people might not understand. So I'm going to write Mercedes as F11. So I'll write F1 car 1. I'll not write F1 1. And similarly for Ferrari, I'll write F1 car 2. And after this, as you can see that I've made two objects, F1 car 1, F1 car 2, and I've made their instance variable. So similarly, I can also make an instance variable for their age. So I can write car age, and after that I will write this car is 1 year old. And similarly for Ferrari, I'm going to write that this car is 3 years old. And after that I'm going to make some more instance variables, and after that I'm going to make some more instance variables for the Mercedes car. So I'll write car, and after that I'll write brand ambassador. So the brand ambassador for Mercedes F1 is Lewis Hamilton. So I'm going to make an instance variable for the brand ambassador of F1 car 1, that is Mercedes. And after that, what I can do is that I can print these kind of variable instances. So I can write print, and I'll write F1 car 1 dot car ba. So after I run this, as you can see, it will print Lewis Hamilton. So it has printed Lewis Hamilton, and I can print the age. So I can write car age, and I'll run it, and as you can see that it has printed 1, and after that I can even do that for its name. So I've basically made some instances, I've made some variable instances right here, and I can even do that for the second object. So you can make variables for many types. For example, I have made it for string, I have made it for integer, you can make it for float, and then you can make it for double, then you can make it for boolean, and also that you can make variables for the list. So for example, if I write f1 underscore car2 dot car users, so I'll write car users, and after that I'll make a list. So I can write Ferrari, then I can write Ferrari 1, then Ferrari 2. I'm just writing the model name, so I'm writing Ferrari 2, and then I can write Ferrari 3. So I've made a list as a variable instance right here, and I've named this variable instance as car users. So I can even print the car users and I can access it. So after this, if I write car users, and as you can see guys that we had defined it for car 2, we hadn't defined it for the object car 1. So I'll have to write 2 right here, and after I run this program, as you can see, it has printed the list. So guys, in today's video what we did basically was that we made a class, and we didn't write anything inside it. We didn't declare any functions, we didn't declare any variables inside it, and we made objects of this class, we made instances of this class, and we called it f1 car 1 and f1 car 2, and after this we made some instance variables for the respective objects, that is Mercedes, Ferrari, and etc. So I hope that guys that you understood today's video. I hope you got a glimpse of how we can make classes in Python, and I hope that you understood the syntax of making objects and classes. So we are going to dig into and discuss more into the OOPS concept in the upcoming videos, and we'll make functions, and we'll talk about constructors, then what is the super function in Python, and we'll talk about everything that's inside the OOPS concept, then inheritance and multi-level inheritance, and whatever you need to become from a beginner level to an advanced level. So thank you so much guys for watching this video, and if you haven't accessed my Python for Absolute in English playlist, the link will be in the description. I hope you're safe, and I'll see you guys next time.